Take a look at this lush green beauty. See how its delicate fronds sway in the water? This is Water Sprite, and it's about to become your new favorite aquarium plant. But don't let its general appearance fool you. This plant is tough as nails and full of surprises. You know how it is, right? We're always on the hunt for that perfect plant, something that looks amazing, doesn't die if you look at it wrong, and actually does something for your fish. It's like trying to find a unicorn sometimes. But here's the thing. Water Sprite might just be that unicorn. I mean, it's got this incredible ability to adapt to different setups. You can plan it, you can float it, and it just keeps on thriving. And get this, it's got some hidden talents that'll make you see it in a whole new light. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be wondering how you ever lived without it in your tank. You know how some people seem to have a magic touch with their tanks? Well, it's not magic. It's all about choosing the right plants. And there's one plant that's been flying all under the radar, making average Joes look like aquascaping pros. I'm talking about Water Sprite, and it's about to change the game for frustrated aquarists everywhere. Let's be real for a second. How many times have you bought a new plant, all excited to add some life to your tank, only to watch it slowly wither away and die? It's like they're allergic to your aquarium or something. And don't even get me started on those plants that are supposed to provide cover for your fish, but end up looking more like sad, stringy seaweed. I've heard so many stories from aquarists who are at their wits' end. They've tried everything, adjusting the light, fiddling with CO2 levels, even talking to the plants. Hey, no judgment here, but nothing seems to work. It's enough to make you want to throw in the towel and stick with plastic plants, right? But here's where Water Sprite comes in to save the day. This plant is like the superhero of the aquarium world. It's tough, it's adaptable, and it's got some serious skills up its leafy sleeves. First off, Water Sprite is forgiving, like really forgiving. You know how some plants will die if you so much as look at them wrong? Not Water Sprite. This bad boy can handle a wide range of water conditions. We're talking pH levels from 5 to 9 and temperatures between 68 and 82 degrees. That's like the plant equivalent of being comfortable in both a t-shirt and a parka. And here's something that'll make you sit up and take notice. Water Sprite is a champ when it comes to hard water. You know how those American cichlid tanks that are notorious for being plant killers? Water Sprite says, bring it on. It's like the plant version of those people who can eat super spicy food without breaking a sweat. But wait, there's more. Remember how I said Water Sprite has some hidden talents? Well, get this. You don't even need fancy substrate for this plant to thrive. It primarily feeds on nutrients in the water column. That means if you're using inert substrate in your tank, Water Sprite is still going to be living its best life. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Well, hold on to your fishnets because I'm about to blow your mind. Water Sprite has this incredible ability to propagate itself. It grows these little plantlets that can either float around or be replanted. It's like getting free plants without even trying. And here's the kicker. Water Sprite is adaptable in more ways than one. It can grow under low light, high light, and everything in between. It's like the chameleon of the plant world, changing its appearance to suit your tank's conditions. Want a bushier look? Give it more light. Prefer something more delicate? Dial it back. Water Sprite's got you covered. Speaking of adapting, let's talk about the real nightmare of aquarium plants: water parameters. You know, that constant juggling act of pH, water temperature, and nutrients that seem to drive most plants crazy? Well, Water Sprite has a surprising secret that's about to make your whole life easier. Ever felt like you needed a chemistry degree just to keep your aquarium plants alive? Trust me, you're not alone. Most of us have been there, desperately trying to balance pH levels, maintain the perfect temperatures, and figure out which fertilizer won't turn our carefully curated underwater paradise into a murky mess. It's enough to make you want to throw in the towel and stick to plastic plants, right? Not. But here's where Water Sprite comes in to save the day. This plant is like the superhero of the aquarium world, swooping in to rescue frustrated aquarists everywhere. Why, you ask? Because it's got an incredible ability to thrive in a wide range of conditions. We're talking pH levels from 5 to 9 and temperatures between 68 degrees and 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like being comfortable in both a t-shirt and a parka. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but what about lighting? Don't all plants need some super specific light setup? Well, prepare to have your mind blown. Water Sprite can grow in a low to high light condition. Under low light, it tends to grow wider and more sparsely, while higher light encourages denser growth. A Kelvin rating between 4,000 and 6,500 is optimal for its growth. But honestly, this plant's so adaptable, it'll make you with whatever you've got. And fertilization? Oh boy, it doesn't get much easier than this. A basic water column liquid fertilizer like Aquarium Co-op's Easy Green is all you need. No need for complex fertilization routines or expensive supplements. Water Sprite's ability to absorb nutrients primarily from the water column means it's not fussy about substrate either. Got inert substrate? No problem. Water Sprite will still be living its best life. But here's the real kicker. Water Sprite's resilience and adaptability make it perfect for both beginners and experienced aquarists. If you're just starting out and worried about killing everything you touch, Water Sprite's got your back. And if you're a seasoned pro looking for low maintenance in addition to your tank, Water Sprite is your new best friend. Think about it. How many times have you hesitated to try a new plant because you were afraid it wouldn't survive in your setup? With Water Sprite, those days are over. It's like having a plant that comes with its own insurance policy. No matter what kind of aquarium you have, no matter how much you've struggled with other plants in the past, Water Sprite is ready to thrive. Okay, so Water Sprite can handle almost anything. But here's the real kicker. It's not just tough, it's talented. You know how some fish are like underwater acrobats? Well, Water Sprite is like the Swiss Army knife of aquarium plants. And trust me, you're going to want to see what this little green genius can do. We all love a pretty tank, right? But let's be real. Looks aren't everything. When it comes to our underwater worlds, we need plants that can pull their weight. And that's where Water Sprite really shines. First up, let's talk about those little guys in your tank. You know, the ones that always seem to end up as snacks. Well, Water Sprite is like a fortress for fry. Its delicate fronds create perfect hiding spots, giving those tiny fish a fighting chance against bigger, hungrier tank mates. It's like having a built-in nursery right in your aquarium. But wait, there's more. Remember how we said Water Sprite is tough? Well, it's not just tough. It's resilient. Even in tanks with rowdy fish that like to rearrange the decor, Water Sprite stands out its ground. Its stem is surprisingly strong able to withstand the antics of more aggressive fish. So if you've got some underwater troublemakers, Water Sprite's got your back. Now, let's talk about growth. You know how some plants seem to take forever to fill out? Not Water Sprite. This plant grows like it's on a mission. And here's the cool part. It doesn't just grow, it multiplies. Water Sprite develops these little plantlets on its leaves. You can either let them float around and create a natural wild look, or you can play aquarium gardener and replant them wherever you want. It's like getting free plants without even trying. It's cool. But here's where Water Sprite really blows my mind. This plant is like a shapeshifter. When you plant it in the substrate, it grows these beautiful, delicate fronds. But if you let it float on the surface, it completely changes its game. The leaves grow thicker and wider, creating this amazing canopy effect on the water surface. It's like having two plants in one. Think about what that means for your aquarium. You can use Water Sprite to create different looks and effects in your tank without buying a bunch of different plants. Want a lush underwater forest? Plant it in the substrate. Looking for some surface coverage to make your shy fish feel more secure? Let it float. It's like having aquascaping Swiss Army knife at your disposal. And let's not forget about the practical benefits that surface coverage. A nice canopy of Water Sprite can help reduce algae growth by blocking out some of the light. Plus, it provides a great surface for beneficial bacteria to grow on, helping to keep your water quality in check. Water Sprite isn't just a pretty face in your tank. It's like the Swiss Army knife of aquarium plants. Easy to care for, adaptable, and multifunctional. What more could you ask for? Think about it. How many plants can handle different water conditions, lighting, and even substrate types? Water Sprite does all this and more. It's a safe haven for your fry, a natural filter for your water, and it can even help control algae. Plus, it's always giving you free plants with those little plantlets. Talk about a gift that keeps on giving. You know, sometimes the simplest solutions have the biggest impact. Water Sprite might just be that simple solution for your aquarium. It's not just about making your tank look good. It's about making the whole hobby more enjoyable. Hey, watch this next for more must-see aquarium tips and tricks, and I'll see you there.